ZoneLearning at UWC is a very exciting project. It's one of my apex projects in my office. And it is essentially setting up an entrepreneurial incubation space for our students where we can give them the opportunity to gain experiential learning experience and to get the kind of skills and attributes that one would need as a graduate in the fourth industrial revolution. So everything in the different parts of ZoneLearning that we're doing at UWC is connected to curriculum. It's embedded equally in community engagement. Within ZoneLearning at UWC, we have 3 clinic spaces. The first one is the Neo/Transmedia Clinic. Then we have the Entrepreneurial Law Clinic where I'm involved in, and that is for the law students in collaboration with the law faculty, where we teach in a legal process course, but specifically on legal practical elements of entrepreneurial law. Then we have a third one, which is a small business clinic, and in that one, Dr. Marlon Hoffman is the one leading that in conjunction with the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences, where the students then do fundamentals of entrepreneurship, for example.
So the small business clinic is to teach the elements of entrepreneurship through experiential learning. So here it's a hands-on approach. It's think about it as a flight simulator that a pilot needs to go through. We need to get that experiential learning, that muscle memory, so that the studentpreneur that comes through the ZoneLearning in the small business clinic becomes a well-rounded individual and entrepreneur in the future.
I wanted to kickstart my career, and I felt like there was no better way than to do it now in university with these resources.
So I was like, okay, I need to get involved in this because it might actually benefit me in the long run one day, where in the event where I'm actually going to maybe become an entrepreneur one day, and maybe this could help me.
It teaches, it's not something that we're going to wait for when they graduate. It is immediately implementable. So it's something that is current, it is happening right here, right now, and from the feedback that we received is that they had a great time whilst learning.
So you get, I would say, real life experience, as close to real life as you can possibly get without actually making a mistake in the real world. So you get that experience, you get that feeling of what it's like to be in charge of the business and making sure that everything goes smoothly. You also learn a lot that every action has a consequence.
There's a lot of key factors that you need to consider when you actually engage in, for example, when you do your marketing, you should pay specific attention to your market share. You should ensure that you target the correct customers so that you can increase your market share first of all and ensure that your business remains sustainable.
How would my one choice affect the other aspect of the business? Where, for example, if I'm going to increase my budget in production, do I need to take money from the finance department or the sales and marketing department, or do I need to keep my production low in order to increase profits?
It's a fun-full program geared at the I generation. You know what, it's going to be something that when you experience it, it is meant for the generation. It is meant for experiential learning. And when students come along, what they think they're going to get and what they get at the end of the day is 2 totally different things.
It goes far beyond our theoretical approach. We may learn what to do, but it's a different aspect when you have a real life problem in front of you, where you might have to research, which is where your law degree comes into, but being the practical, anything can happen, or any other problem can arise and you don't know what to do. So by having this practical experience, it helps you become a better legal advisor or become a better entrepreneur.
Because they get to learn about business in a fun way. They get to understand how business runs, what are the elements of the business in a fun way, and yet a way that teaches them how to do things in the future.
It is envisaged that as we get more funding for this project, that we will be able to grow this to other faculties. There will be specific modules that will then be linked to the faculties, and we will be advertising those as and when those opportunities open up for students.